I feel like I could confront the toilet on my own. I was almost 10. Hey everybody, I'm Psychroclasm, and this is Radio.Signal. It's a visual novel about going through a hospital with a radio. I don't know exactly what that means, but we're gonna find out.
Hello?
Hi! I got save and I got punctuation. Okay? I'll just click ahead. Alright.
Hello?
Oh!
Hello?
Hi!
Is this radio on? Can you hear me?
Yes. Oh, okay,
Good.
cool.
That means it worked.
What worked?
Where are you right now?
I think I'm in an
Wait,
elevator.
don't tell me. Entered through the corner window of the reception hall, did you?
Sure!
Just like I said you should.
Oh, I know you. Okay.
Remember? We sat here for what must have been hours, looking for the best way to sneak in.
Okay.
You noticed that the window was busted, that the security guard couldn't bother with locking it properly.
Uh-huh.
Pretty careless of him, huh? But he let you in, so we should be thankful. Besides, as long as nobody sees you, it won't cost him his job. Probably. I
Alright.
bet you can't see anything.
Nope.
That's fine. You knew what you were getting yourself into.
Thank you for letting me know that.
Leave it to me.
Whoa! I have echolocation, possibly.
I know every nook and cranny of this place.
Then why didn't you come in here?
All you have to do is listen to my voice and do exactly as I say.
Alright.
As long as you trust me, you'll find your way around.
Okay.
Do you trust me?
No. Okay.
Of course. Why wouldn't you?
Sure.
We've been friends for so long. If anything, I'm in the wrong for even asking.
Alright.
Let's review some things, alright?
Yes, please.
Our objective is room 521 of Felix Bloom Hospital, the intensive care unit.
Uh-huh.
That means you have to climb all the way up to the 5th floor.
Like, literally climb? I am so out of
Bit
shape.
of a trek if you ask me. But a lot is weighing on this. You can't chicken out. Not this time.
What could possibly be weighing on
Nervous,
an
aren't you?
abandoned hospital? Yeah, a
Don't
little
be
bit.
sneaking around, breaking the law. It's all second nature to you by this point, right?
I'm a little offended.
Now, take a deep breath and remember our rules.
Okay.
Move fast so that you're not seen.
Okay.
Don't take anything. Don't make a noise. Leave no trace that you were even here.
Okay.
Think only of what you came here to do.
Okay.
And whatever happens, whatever goes wrong, or whatever stands in your way,
Uh-huh.
never turn this radio off.
Okay. I'm just gonna save that.
Ever.
Okay.
Without it, you're as good as dead. Understood?
Again, if you know everything about this place, I feel like you should have been the one to go in.
Good. Then let's get a move on.
Sure.
3 steps from where you stand, there's a reception desk.
Cool.
Then, to your left, the hallway stretches all the way up to the first flight of stairs.
Okay.
Take 3 steps forward, turn left, and walk 19 steps with your arms stretched.
3 left, 19.
You won't find any obstacles in your way, so feel free to take your time.
You told me to go fast.
Trust me, as you always have.
I don't trust you because you keep telling me that I trust you. Oh, see, it's a memory game. I did it.
See? Nothing in your way. Just like I promised you.
I'm glad I saved it where I did.
1, 2, 3, 4.
19. That was 7.
19.
Called it.
Easy, right?
Yeah,
What's that? You felt something graze your hair as you walked.
probably spiderwebs.
Something cold and bony?
Bony?
It was probably the wind. Nobody has bothered with repairing this place in forever.
Yes, the bony wind.
Yes, the wind. Just a gust of wind. Don't think too hard about it, okay?
I'm okay, sure.
Feel the door instead. Yes, just like that.
Yeah, just wrap your hand around the doorknob. Don't worry that it's long and cylindrical and meaty and pulsing. Okay, and this is a special doorknob. You just pull back and forth until the doorknob gets soft. Don't worry about it, just do it.
Find the knob and pull.
Okay. Oh my god.
There's a flight of stairs just 2 steps in front of you.
Uh-huh.
They go up and down.
Okay.
All you will find downstairs is a locked door. So go up.
Uh-huh. Okay, so we're gonna do one run where we do everything he tells us, and then we're gonna do not what he tells us. We need to find out what's in the basement. I see that. Like, that's a thing, right?
Yes. Go up. Think of nothing else. Let nothing distract you.
I don't know, man. I see a little lizard with glowing eyes in the wall.
I'll be with you to the very end.
That's creepy as fuck. Till the very end. I don't like that.
You stand in front of a wall with a few cracks on it.
Okay.
They climb in it sooner than expected, right? To get to the next floor, you must walk all the way to the other side of this one.
Okay.
A peculiar way to build a hospital, but there's a reason behind it.
Uh-huh.
You want to know what the reason is?
I feel like you should have told me before I came in here.
Curiosity won't do you any favors. Just forget about it and keep going.
All right.
Turn right and take a step forward.
Right, and then one step. Okay, we're doing it automatically now. Ew, what was that?
Everything is in tatters.
Uh-huh.
Do you remember the earthquake from 10 years ago?
Of course I do.
This hospital never recovered. Too expensive, they said. But it kept functioning. On and on and on. Even as the walls crumbled. Even as everything was covered in dust.
Mm-hmm.
Even as the bugs turned it into their nesting ground, where disease festered and corpses rotted atop one another endlessly.
Okay.
People come to Felix Bloom to die. Even you must have heard about that old saying.
I feel like I should have heard about it before coming in here. I don't want to come here to die.
What? You didn't know?
I feel like you should have told me.
Didn't they hire you to do some work upstairs not so long ago? They had to have told you back then, right?
So I've been here before?
This is a hospital for people who can't be saved, or people whom nobody will care for.
So is it still operational?
The patient in room 521 is the same.
Okay, I guess so.
He'll die pretty soon, and there's nothing anybody can do about it.
Uh-huh.
So you must get there before death does.
Why?
Why?
Yeah. That's fucking creepy.
You know very well why.
Explain it to me again like I forgot.
Happy, right? Then don't question it.
All right.
Fun times await. Fun times,
Oh,
happy times.
no,
But
no.
Just you and me.
Was this some kind of weird-ass cult sacrifice
This
for
floor
happiness?
is in a very bad state. You must follow my instructions to the letter if you don't want to get hurt.
Bring it.
Follow the wall as far as it goes.
Follow the wall.
Turn left.
Turn left.
Take 3 steps
Take 3 steps.
and walk.
And walk. I didn't get a
Yes,
walk
just
button.
walk. Keep your hands stretched to your sides.
Okay.
Every now and again, you will feel how they graze the edges of open doorways. Just like that.
Uh-huh.
Take it slowly so you don't trip.
You literally told me to move
This
fast.
floor is a mess, but fairly empty as far as hospitals go. It was considered a floor of transition, where patients waited to be taken elsewhere, away from the filth and death. Patients who could still be saved. It was a lively floor at first, at least while the staff still cared.
Okay.
As the years went by, however, it began to see fewer guests. Healthy, sane patients have no business in Felix Bloom Hospital.
All right.
Good people have no business in Felix Bloom Hospital.
What does that say about
So
me?
the area was abandoned. A passageway between one floor and the other.
All right. I stepped in something squishy.
You stayed here once. You don't remember, but you did.
Alright.
Back when it was a hospital just like any other.
Messiah, baby.
Your room was right over there, in the dark, past the glass door.
Alright, you know too much.
Little kid, not even past the age of 10. So innocent back then. Although, not for much longer.
That's when the murder started.
Why did you stop?
Stop murdering or stop walking?
Oh, you cut yourself.
That's fine. Okay, maybe it's not fine.
That's it. It's just a cut. Don't make a fuss. Remember, you must stay quiet. Nobody has to know you're here. They listen. The walls have ears, and they communicate with each other. Can you hear them?
I thought I wasn't supposed to pay attention to my surroundings.
Muttering. Saying your name. Laughing at you for holding your crimson-dyed hands, like you were in your death throes.
I mean, if this is a place of filth and disease, I should probably care about
Come
a cut.
on. You're wasting both our time. Keep moving, will you? You're about to reach the end of the hallway.
Uh-huh.
When you feel the last set of doorways, take 2 steps forward.
How will I know it's the last set of doorways?
And finally, make a turn.
I didn't have an option.
No.
No.
No. I told you to listen to my voice, didn't I?
Well, you didn't say
I was going
anything.
to say to turn left. Why couldn't you wait for me to finish?
I don't know.
See, now you've cut your hand and bumped your head.
Now you're going to die.
It's always been like this. I tell you to do something thinking of your own good, but you just won't listen.
A cut to the hand is nothing. A cut to the hand and a bump on the head. Oh, no.
How many times have you gotten hurt because of it?
Twice.
How many times have you suffered through unnecessary pain?
Twice.
Always causing me trouble by being, well, yourself.
Twice.
Does it hurt?
I don't know.
I'm sure it does. I'm sure you would like to take a rest, to complain, to scream, but this is your due punishment.
Okay.
Now you'll think twice before carelessly moving on your own.
I guess.
Because next time, it won't be just a bruise. Say
It'll be
that
the
you're
bony
sorry.
wind? I'm
Say it
sorry.
again, like you mean it.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Alright,
Okay.
cool.
I forgive you, friend.
Alright,
Remember,
friend.
I care about you, and I want you to know it. Even if it may not seem like it sometimes.
Sure.
Now go back and turn the opposite way. Ah, there it is.
The mold?
The fungus. It means my directions were correct.
How have I sensed the fungus?
Move closely.
No?
Remember the scent.
Why?
If you smell the damp fungus, you'll know you're on the right path.
Okay.
Now listen carefully. There are 3 doors down this hallway.
Mm-hmm.
You must enter the one with the puddle of water beneath it.
Okay.
It'll be easy to tell. Just listen to the sound of splashing water beneath your feet.
Okay.
Go on then. And don't turn the radio off. Just don't.
I won't. I'm just gonna save.
There's a door to your right.
I didn't hear any splooshes.
Your footsteps sound dry.
Keep walking. There's a door to your left.
There's a
Your
door to
footsteps
your
sound
right.
wet.
Your footsteps sound wet.
Okay. Open door.
Behind the door, you see a worn-down bathroom.
Do I? Am I blind or is it dark? I'm lost now.
This is the place. As filthy and disgusting as I remember.
I don't think you know how radios work.
Of course. I knew this was the right way all along. Didn't I say so downstairs? I know every nook and cranny of this hospital. It was a test, to see if you were following my instructions.
That doesn't sound real.
Congratulations, you passed.
Good?
Look at that. Can you smell it? Makes
poop.
you want to puke, right? Believe it or not, it wasn't always like this. Back in the day, you could even kiss the toilet lids without fearing you'd catch something lethal.
Could make sweet love to it. Take it on a date.
It was
My
also
list-
the place where we first met.
Mist in the dark.
You were coming out of this cubicle, tending to your own business.
You were just hanging out in my bathroom?
Nothing but a little kid, when everything was too big or too scary to confront on your own.
I feel like I could confront the toilet on my own. I was almost 10.
And there I was, staring back at you, your tiny frame, and those innocent eyes.
What did you do to me, you creepy
Take a
asshole?
step closer to the sink, will you?
It's another special
Yes.
sink.
It was right here. We were both very young.
I don't know if I
looked
believe
at me
you.
warily, and me at you with curiosity.
Oh.
It was difficult at first, but we quickly became good friends. We would play together every day, outside on the streets, or just messing around in the halls. It wasn't the end when you were discharged either.
I feel like we probably shouldn't have been allowed into the street if I was in the
We
hospital.
stuck together, the best of friends.
So are you my shadow or my reflection?
I was the only one who ever understood you. And the only one who never judged you. When you grabbed those hard-earned bills from your mother's purse. When you snuck into the mini-market at night and took what wasn't yours. When you began taking those substances and drove others to addiction and thought that it wouldn't hurt to make money out of the vice. When you smashed that girl's face for not liking you back. When you broke into that poor man's house. When you took that knife and threatened to get what you wanted.
Alright.
I always stood by your side, supporting your every choice.
You're a bad friend, then.
You're not a good person, friend. That's what I like about you. You were always free.
Alright.
That freedom is now in danger. So up you must go. To room 521.
Am I going to go steal someone's face so I can avoid the cops?
If you look to your right, you'll see a crack in the wall.
Uh-huh.
Go through it. Here we are at last. There was an easier way to get here, but I had to remind you who you truly are.
Okay.
Now
Thank you,
that we're clear,
MapQuest.
It's time to move up.
Okay, dead bird.
What? What was that?
A dead bird.
I don't remember it.
Hey, this is the same staircase as before. I remember the lizard.
Oh. It's your first sin.
What?
Don't worry. It's meaningless at this point. Just keep on going and don't look back.
The lizard is my sin? Or was
This is
killing
the
a
third
bird?
floor.
Oh, yay. I
We're
did it.
halfway there.
Woo!
We see a half-open door. Walk through it.
Okay. Walk across the door.
Focus on the ground under your shoes. Do you hear that?
No.
Can you feel it breathe?
What?
Try listening in more closely. One more time.
I'm inhaling a lot of mold spores.
This hospital is alive. Most alive it has ever been. It breathes, it thinks, and it decomposes, feeding tiny little creatures that scurry around its halls, just like a person bloated with hundreds of parasites.
Oh.
Just ask them, those vestiges of life, growing in every damp corner of this building.
Okay, let me go talk to the mushrooms.
How do you think they're born in the first place?
Spores, then... oh shit, what's the word for eating dead things? Necrophagia? I can't be sure.
Fungus grow from death and decay. In this place, I've seen plenty of that across the decades. Corpses and flesh and blood and everything that makes a living person be. It has absorbed all of it and made it its own.
So the mushrooms have brains. This doesn't sound like a distant object breathing. This sounds like me breathing. This sounds like me hyperventilating.
Better get a move on.
Like, it's not a distant sound. It's right up here.
This place might swallow you whole.
No?
Of course you're scared.
Alright, if you say so.
Everything is always oh so terrifying for you.
Sure.
You know what's funny about all this? That you can tell it wasn't only an earthquake that turned this hospital upside down.
Well, you told me it was an earthquake.
It was violence. Sheer violence.
What?
People don't want to die, friend. They don't want to suffer, or live through pain, or feel any type of discomfort.
Uh-huh.
They will struggle, harm, and fight everyone and everything around them.
Mm-hmm.
Just like you did.
Right.
Violence is all you could ever do.
Mm-hmm.
You lived your whole life hurting others to make a quick buck.
Mm-hmm.
It was ugly and unrewarding, but far better than depending on a measly minimum wage, right?
And that's what you like about me, right?
As long as you could do what you wanted, and sleep yourself drunk or high so that you wouldn't have to think of anything. Well, nothing else mattered, right?
Okay.
It was a great life.
Uh-huh.
You had fun.
Uh-huh.
But you were always such a damn coward.
Uh-huh.
Always going, I don't want to be like this anymore, or I can be better, or I can get a real job. It would be sad if it wasn't so damn funny. A person like you, be better.
Alright.
Let's take a walk down memory lane, okay? Then maybe you'll remember what happened the last time you tried to be better.
Sure.
Take 5 steps to your right and walk 10 steps forward. A locker has fallen to the ground and blocks your way.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure you step over it if you don't want to fall too.
Try to be careful. I remember the way out of here.
You did it again, didn't you? You tripped. Even when you're going the right way, you can't help but mess it up.
Let me fucking
You've
leave.
always been like this. So useless at everything you do.
You are a terrible
Why
friend.
would I even hang out with you anymore? You're just dead weight. Sorry. You know it's just a joke.
Seriously, what is this button supposed to be for?
I would never abandon you. You're just so damn fun. Won't you stand up? Is the floor that comfortable?
I mean, it's very soft and warm and wet and breathing. It reminds me of lying on my mother's chest.
Wait. Shh.
Mm-hmm.
Keep quiet.
Mm-hmm. It's Mega Chicken. He is legend.
It's gone.
Cool.
It followed you up here. But why?
It was actually the security guard.
No. You still feel bad about that? After all these years?
Is this all about killing a bird, for
You really
real?
are a pathetic little thing. Whatever. You'll just have to be careful. Stand up and walk. The 3rd floor is where all the new patients are brought in.
Mm-hmm.
It's meant to bring peace, to comfort them in their pain, to keep them calm, to tell them everything will be okay here at Felix Bloom Hospital. Bunch of lies, of course.
Of course.
Everyone here is so sedated they can barely even make a noise. If you try your best, you'll manage to make out a midnight whimper in the darkness, over at the distance where the rooms are. But we don't care about them.
All right.
We only care about this.
Oh, hi.
Do you remember now? You were hired to paint a mural that would bring peace to these patients.
And this is what I painted?
Hilarious, right? You bring peace? But for as much of a bastard as you were, painting was always easy for you. Nobody would guess you were a ruthless junkie with all those pictures around.
What? Oh, maybe he means paintings.
You saw an ad in the papers, and before you knew it, here you were, brushing the hours away. This is it, you thought. My chance to turn my life around. But I told you, didn't I? That it wouldn't work out. You're just not cut out for an honest living. You were born bad.
Uh-huh.
From a mother that never loved you, but still tried her best to raise you. Oh, she tried. She tried hard. Never seen such a stressed out woman in my life. And what did you do to repay her?
Did I paint her on a wall?
Leave home as fast as you could, never to return. And yet you had the gall to draw her so beautifully. You're such a piece of work.
All right.
You kept trying. You wanted to see the world more beautifully.
So I drew a pyramid with plumbing.
To see even the bits and pieces of the city that you hated so much in a better light. But you hate it here. You hate it so much. You hate the dirt, the rust, the noise, the smell, the people, everything. You've never loved. And even worse, you've never found something beautiful. That bitterness dawned on you as you painted.
Mm-hmm.
It told you to draw pretty scenery, and it frustrated you to not know how. Trees are pretty, someone said, and so off you went to paint a tree. You couldn't do it. It was too hard. It angered you so much that you hit the wall, time and time again. And then all hell broke loose.
Fucking tree! Like, I'm just trying to imagine that call to the director. Sir, the painter you hired, he's just down here punching the wall. I'm sure it's just an artist's whimsy. Let him do it. All right!
That you could never change. So when that little man, just an innocent janitor, approached you with concern, I told you what I knew you should do. Tell him to fuck off and beat the crap out of his face.
Okay.
That tree is painted in his blood.
Oh.
They could never clean it. It stuck there like it didn't want to let go.
Mm-hmm.
It felt good, didn't it? Even as you desperately tried to outrun the cops, your hands still shaking from the sensation of breaking bones. You knew this was your life. That there was no way out. You have to reach room 521 if you want to keep living this way.
Maybe I don't.
You have to. Go in the hall.
Go in the hall.
Why do you stop? Is something up there?
Looks like a hole.
Yes. Keep walking. It might be dark, but you're used to it at this point.
Thank you for telling me.
All you need to do is trust me and everything will work out.
Okay.
After 10 steps, you will find yourself in front of a door.
Thank
the
you.
stairs are just across the next room.
I broke the door. Oh, hi, Fred.
Run.
All right. Oh, run. Oh, okay. This is a game. I see. That's fun. I like that. I should have let it get me.
Don't think about it.
Hang on. I gotta go back. Hang on. Or can I go back? Okay, I can't go back. Never mind. Damn.
Just don't. Keep
All right.
going up. Don't. Why did you let it follow you here?
I don't know. It broke out of its
You
cage?
said you were over it. But no, you had to let that thing come and mess everything up, didn't you? We're so close. I can almost hear it.
Am I BillyWitchDoctor.com?
The sound of that hag's throat as he choked the life out of her.
Uh-huh. Did I kill my mom?
Look over there, an open window. We're so high up now. Why don't you go a little closer?
I feel like we're on a mission, and I'm the only one sticking to it.
It's the outside world, waving at you in all its decadent glory.
Uh-huh.
You hate it there. But where else would scum like you live?
That's true.
It's the city that turned a blind eye when you first shoplifted at the mini-market by your school, hungry because you had no lunch money. It's the city that shrugged when you first joined your dad for a bottle of scotch to celebrate becoming a teen. It's the city that remained silent as you saw the beatings, as you were beaten yourself, and as you beat others to vent. Your first time taking money from an unguarded register. Your first time breaking into somebody's home. Your first time mugging under the cover of... It saw all your firsts. It shaped and molded you into the person you are today.
Mm-hmm.
You had already given up on yourself.
Mm-hmm.
But then that hag came along.
Mm-hmm.
You hated her so much. We both did. Always berating you for every little thing you did. Always saying that you should go apologize for your actions.
So is this like a girlfriend,
Apologize
or...
for what? You were born bad, and this city never gave you the tools to fix that.
Uh-huh.
So why should you need to apologize? And the worst part, she actually made you believe you could be better. She had to be insane, right?
Uh-huh.
But you believed her, and you felt bad.
Uh-huh.
Because if you could be better, then what the hell has your life been up until now?
Uh-huh.
It tore you apart from the inside, chewing your flesh and bones until simply breathing cost you excruciating pain. You wanted a way out, a way to feel better forever.
Mm-hmm.
And when the hag saw you trying to sneak into the house, with a bag full of who knows what, and clothes dirty with blood of another, that was when we knew what had to be done. It was as simple as grabbing the lead pipe leaning against the wall, and swinging it as hard as you could. Her skull cracked, making a terrible sound as it did.
Did you include the sound?
Her body fell limp to the ground. It made no further sound. It didn't even move a finger.
Is she who's in room
It was just a
521?
corpse, so devoid of life, you couldn't even feel sad. I watched your face, you know. You were smiling. It felt liberating. Finally free from that hag's watch. Finally free to feel comfortable with who you were.
Uh-huh.
No more guilt. No more doubt. Only happiness ahead. Except, she wasn't dead. Not
So I'm
yet.
here to finish the job. Got it.
Middle-aged woman assaulted in her own home, said the news. Nobody could pin a murder on you. You were far too good at covering your tracks. But when you learned she was still alive, it changed everything. She had been taken to Felix Bloom Hospital, where people come to die.
Right.
But here's a catch. They have to be alive for them to die here. You asked about her downstairs, and what you heard terrified you. The next time she wakes up will be her last.
This time I'm gonna murder her. Hey, wake up. And then she's like,
Cops are like vultures. They don't care about justice. They just want to incarcerate as many people as they can. The moment that woman wakes up, they'll make her squeal.
Oh, I
And
see.
there goes your freedom.
So that's why I have to kill her to keep living this
You
way.
can't allow that.
Got
You
it.
must get to her
Okay.
before she ever gets the chance to speak. You must finish the job. That's
Okay.
why we're here. That's why we must go to room 521, where the hag is taking her final nap. But if that thing is here, your first sin, then you must be having second thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
You coward. What? Have something to say? Then say it. Grow a spine. We're in this mess because you couldn't even kill a person right. So how do you expect to stand up to me? You're a pathetic piece of trash. The scum of the earth. A person whose sole purpose is to be a walking stereotype for suburban moms to point and say, "Never turn out like that, son."
Wow.
So don't you dare talk back to me again. Don't even think about it.
Okay.
I made you who you are. I'm the only one who's ever remotely liked you.
Uh-huh.
So if you don't want to lose the only person who's willing to give a shit about your well-being, then you're going to stop moping around and go.
I'm gonna save it.
Is that clear?
Yes.
Alright. That's much better. Now listen. This floor is not like the others. I won't go into specifics because you'll get confused otherwise. But it's like a maze up here. It's designed in a way so that patients can't find their way out.
That seems like a good idea.
Locked in their rooms. They go in and out of consciousness. Confused. They think they're at home. Still healthy.
Ooh. Can I get in on
All
that?
they do is walk around, tiring themselves out until they can no longer move. That way they can be safely contained, and later transported upstairs to meet a quiet end. These patients haven't seen another person in so long that I can't even imagine what they'll do to you. So you can't open any door you see, other than the one leading up the stairs. I know how to get there, but it's difficult. You'll have to do precisely as I say. If you do anything wrong, even just by a single step, then I won't know how to get you back on track. Don't screw it up this time. Take a deep breath and open that door on the count of 3.
Is that important?
1, 2. There's a hole in the wall to your
You
left.
never said 3, you asshole. We're already off track. Is it this hole? Is it this button to turn it off? I did it!
It finally got through. Where are you right now?
I'm hiding under a sink, I guess.
Sink where?
In a bathroom?
No, this isn't happening. Shit. It caught you, didn't it? And you ran away like a coward.
Well, you told me to run last time. I thought that was the
Ran and
established
ran and ran
protocol.
until you lost track of everything. Now you don't even know where you are.
I just told you I'm under a sink.
Is it still following you?
I don't know.
What I hope you are.
What I hope you are.
This is bad. I seriously don't know how to get you upstairs now. It wouldn't be hopeless if it wasn't for that thing. It's onto you. It wants you. And if it gets you, then you can kiss everything goodbye.
We cannot kiss it. It wants me to turn the
What?
radio off. It wants me to turn the radio
You
off.
can't do that. It's impossible to navigate this place without me.
Actually, you're right. I literally can't turn the radio off.
Unless... Okay, I have an idea. If it's coming after this radio, then we'll have to do things a bit different.
Yay, memory game!
I'll describe to you a few landmarks and give you instructions. All you have to do is find the first of these landmarks and move as I'll now say. Are you ready?
Yeah.
First, take a left at the hole in the wall.
Left at
Then
the
take a
hole in the
right
wall.
at the door sign.
Right at the door
Finally,
sign.
take a right at the Christmas poster.
Right at the Christmas
Right after
poster.
the Christmas poster, open the door.
Okay.
In between these landmarks, keep moving forward, no matter what you hear or see.
Okay.
Simple, right?
Yeah.
You'll have to wander until you find the hole in the wall.
Yeah.
I won't talk.
Okay.
If I do, then that awful creature will keep coming at you.
Got
But
it.
I will whisper a single word to let you know where you are.
Why?
You must be absolutely sure you can remember these instructions before heading out.
Yeah.
Want me to say it again?
No.
You have no other choice but to go.
Left at the hole, right at the sign, right at the Christmas tree, then after there's a door.
This is the last of me for a while.
Good!
Good luck, friend.
Ooh, spooky.
Oh,
Oh, so I get to just wander around. Oh.
Circles.
Cool. I'm gonna go forward to the circles.
Chicken. Oh.
Okay. Then I go left. Then I go forward. Right at the sign. Forward.
Tree.
Go right. And then there's a door.
Door.
Open door. I did it! Hi, friend! Apologize. Is that all it takes to get you to go away? He is not your friend. He wants to make you like him. Is the alternative becoming like you? Because I don't want that. Do not listen to him. Mute his voice until it cannot be heard. The radio will now allow it. Oh, hi. Okay. He was a dick anyway. Mute him and apologize before it's too late. Is it muted or nah? Weird.
Just stood there without doing anything.
Oh, that's cool.
Better for us, I guess. Maybe it finally gave up on you. Time to finish what you started.
Okay. Oh, so I need to get to the body and then apologize. Hey, the
Just
lizard's
a little
back.
more, friend.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it seems like the stairs will never end, keep climbing. The 5th floor is the last. It holds the intensive care unit of Felix Bloom Hospital. But for a place like this, what does intensive care mean? You'll see soon enough. Nobody will know it was you. She was going to die anyway. They'll simply believe her time came before anticipated.
Okay.
Don't hesitate. Trust me, as you always have. It feels different here, doesn't it?
Not really.
Quiet. Eerily quiet. The intensive care unit is for patients who are so broken, so near death, that they don't feel or care about anything anymore.
Mm-hmm.
They don't complain, like the patients of the 2nd floor. They don't resist, like the patients of the 3rd floor. They won't wander, like the patients of the 4th floor. They merely exist, waiting for death to show up. You'll imagine how easy it is to take care of these patients. All they need is a room, bed, and a few meals. That's as intensive as it gets in this hospital. A sign stuck to the wall. It reads silence. Silence. As if this place needed more of it. The inside of a coffin is naturally going to be silent. And you can't disturb corpses, no matter how loud you are. Who is this for, then? You?
Yeah.
Me?
Well, I won't stall talking anytime soon, even though I can't hear you.
You are nothing without my voice telling you what to do. You need me, friend. You always have.
Why does this radio have a text display?
I'm the only one who can whisper the truth into your ear. Never forget it.
Okay, gotta save.
This is it, friend.
Hang on. I'm gonna save here. So hopefully I can do both endings.
The moment of truth.
Assuming there are just the two.
Just so we're clear, let's review what we came here to do. Our objective is to reach room 521 and kill the patient inside.
Yep.
That's it. That's all we need. The hag thought you could be a better person, but those expectations shackled you and made you suffer throughout your entire life.
Is it my mom?
If only she had learned to accept you as you were, then things could have ended up differently. But it's too late now. It's time to snuff her out of the picture and be free, once and for all.
I
Now
considered
go
that it
in.
might be my mom, but I wasn't
Don't
sure.
hesitate. Listen to my voice through this radio. Right to the very end.
And this is where we mute you. Go in. It's finally time to... Hold on, are you listening to me? Hello? Can you hear me? You didn't mute me, did you? Hey! Hey! Tell me you didn't turn the radio off. Tell me you didn't. This place is humid and dark with barely anything in it. It's horrible. Ew! Mold spores! I see a person lying on the floor. I recognize this person. She's looking at me. And she's suffering. All because of what I did. Okay, so I need to apologize and then kill her. Whoa, I did not see that. Hang on. Oh shit, I don't know what I said. Okay, I'll slow it down so you can see it. I shouldn't have kept my mouse there. I remember you now. I was playing in the backyard when I saw a baby bird. It looked so fragile. I wonder what would happen if I grabbed it and squashed it a little. Just a little. I didn't mean for you to die. It was so long ago. His voice is no longer here. I muted him. I didn't want to hear him anymore. Apologize. For what? For what you must. That is the least helpful thing. Okay, apologize to the silhouette, to the first sin, to the world. I think it's got to be the silhouette. I'm sorry for betraying your trust. I'm sorry for not talking to you about my problems and always resorting to violence. I'm sorry for who I've become. You are forgiven! She still loves you dearly. Oh, I get to apologize to everybody. I'm sorry for using my strength to kill you. I'm sorry you didn't get to live a full life. And I'm sorry for who I've become. You are forgiven! Guilt won't pursue you anymore. And apologize to the world. I'm sorry for living my life hurting others. I'm sorry for never turning over a new leaf. And I'm sorry for who I've become. You are forgiven. It was not your fault. Confront him! Are you sure? Yes. So I need to unmute him? Goodbye. So I need to unmute it, I guess. Oh, is this him?
What are you doing?
I'm becoming free!
Silencing me?
Well, no, I'm letting you talk.
Why?
Because you've given me nothing but pain. You've always been by my side telling me what to do. Except you told me to do asshole things! Only I could hear you. And sometimes only you could understand me. I thought you were my one and only friend.
I loved you. Always have.
Except for when I got my boo-boos. But you only wanted to turn me into a monster. Into a monster like you.
What are you talking about? This is what you always wanted.
Not anymore. It's time to get rid of you forever.
Get rid of me? What do you mean?
I'm gonna squeeze you with my strong hands.
Please. Accept me. We're so alike, you and I. Don't you see I only wanted the best for you? All this time, I simply wanted you to be happy. So come on, do what you came here to do. Don't you hear it? The sirens, the doors opening.
Oh, now I do.
The footsteps, the screaming, the threats. 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 The threats coming for you.
Uh-huh.
Did you call them?
No?
Why? You'll never be free again if they catch you. Please listen to me. Just one last time.
Homie, I need help.
Why are you just standing there? Why won't you move? Why are you just biting your lip, making it bleed? Why? Why? Why are you smiling?
That's gonna be weird as fuck. The cops break in and somebody's just like, and blood dribbling down their lips with like a dead radio in their hands. I mean, not any freakier than beating up a janitor because I can't draw a tree. Hi, everybody! Ooh, I wonder how many endings there are. Okay, hang on. Hang on. Okay, so load.
This is it, friend. The moment. Just so we're clear, our objective is to reach. That's it. The hag thought you could. If only she had learned to accept it. But it's too. It's time to snuff. Now go in. Don't hesitate. Listen to my voice through this radio. Right to the very end.
Okay, here we go.
The inside of room 521 consists of an asphalt-colored floor, walls of torn paint, and a number of electrical outlets placed at a set distance from each other.
Uh-huh.
Otherwise, you see nothing. At least not at a glance. But wait. There's something on the floor, isn't there?
This hospital's goddamn terrible.
A figure of melting skin, pushed to a corner, hidden by the darkness.
Why is she melty?
It shivers the moment you walk in. It stares at you in confusion, as if not quite recognizing you as a human being. A mere look tells you the shell of a person doesn't have long to live. The word mercy crosses your mind, along with memories of a not-so-distant past. But you don't care about such things anymore. You've made your choice.
Crunch, crunch, crunch.
Come to think of it, our story has finally come full circle, hasn't it?
I guess.
After you took your first life, that insignificant creature, I was there to reassure you that it wasn't wrong. You don't need to feel guilty. You don't need to apologize. It was just a little bird. You did it because you wanted to, right? Of course, killing is bad. And if it came easy to you, then logically that means you too are bad.
Sage advice.
But what does it matter? Who even cares about what you did and who you hurt? Well, you did. You always did. No matter what I said. But not anymore. With your hands on the hag's neck.
Oh,
it's
okay.
clear that you finally embraced who you truly are.
I thought that was a zipper, and I got really confused.
You're evil. And I love you for it.
Thank you.
Choke her to death.
I guess I don't get a button prompt for
Harder.
this one. Her neck
Harder,
is
I
real
said.
squishy.
You did it.
Uh-huh.
It's all over.
I did it!
There. You did well.
Thank you.
This is who you are. Now come back to me, and I will love you forever. My one true friend.
Okay. I'm going to run through the credits this time, and then I want to get caught by the chicken, and then I want to do the wrong instructions. Okay, that basically says that there are only two endings. Okay, so I need to just run through it real quick. Okay, first time we're gonna take the wrong direction. Oh, that was the right direction.
See?
Damn.
Nothing.
Oh.
Maybe I wasn't clear enough.
I like this.
If you push, the door won't open. It will merely stick in place, as doors tend to do. You can't get stuck here. You must climb up to the 5th floor. You must. Otherwise, something terrible will happen.
You need to go play this just to find out the
So
terrible
please,
things he's going to say to you.
Pool.
Okay, that's the same audio file over again. Oh my god. Let's go down.
See? The door is locked. Besides, you have no reason to explore the basement.
Mm-hmm.
Please climb back up, friend.
I feel I could open this door if only I'd met some more conditions. Interesting. So is there a secret ending? Oh, what if I took the wrong direction
See?
from the beginning?
The door's
Okay.
locked. Besides, you have no reason to explore the basement.
Hang on, there's a Oh, there's 7 endings. Okay, hang on.
Good. Of course. Good.
Okay, so turn right.
You bumped into something, didn't you?
Uh-huh.
This place is a mess. With debris and trash and dirt everywhere.
Is it also a key, though?
You're lucky you can't see anything. But of course, it won't go well if you go exploring on your own. No, I'm not angry. We're friends, remember? Because we're friends, I care about you. I want you to succeed. So next time, please listen to what I have to say. Walk back your steps, carefully.
Okay.
Are you there? Then take 3 steps forward. Turn.
Okay, so I don't get another option here.
See? Nothing in your way. Just let. Maybe. Pool.
Okay, so I've done the opposite of everything he's told me.
See? The door is locked. Please climb back up, friend.
Wait, I have the mute button already. Oh, maybe that's it. Okay. Okay. So start, then mute. Hello? Hello? Is this radio on? Can you hear me? Oh, okay, never mind. I guess I'm gonna pretend. So I guess I'm just going to pretend that I can hear him. Okay, and nothing changes. That's so weird. So maybe I have to get more endings before it will let me open the door. Okay, so I'm gonna open one of the wrong doors. Behind the door, you see nothing but a cable hanging from the ceiling. This is the wrong room. No way forward or out, just a cable. The hospital might be in shambles, but electricity still runs through it. You be careful not to touch any exposed cables. Turn back and try again. Touch the cable! What was that? You didn't touch that cable, did you? Shock must have gone straight to the radio, but don't do that again, okay? Might hurt you, or worse, bust the radio for good. Turn back, will you? Touch the cable! Why? Why do you keep touching it? Do you like it? Does it make you feel alive? Oh, hang on. I understand enjoying forbidden thrills, but now's not the time.
I can tell the radio won't stand the 3rd shock. Turn back now, because if you touch that cable again, then that's it.
I'm giving myself electroshock therapy in a closet.
Everything.
Cool. Woohoo! Yes. So that's ending 3. So I need to bypass the wetness and go to the next door.
There's a door to your footsteps sound.
Keep walking.
There's a door to your right. Your footsteps sound rough.
Glass. Okay. But I can keep walking after this. Weirdly enough, there are only 3 doors.
Behind the door, you see the door to an elevator. Before you ask, no, you can't use it.
Use it.
Let me ask you something. Do you remember seeing one of these down on the first floor? No, you don't.
Ooh.
That's because it doesn't exist.
What?
Felix Bloom Hospital had an elevator once, but it fell down during the earthquake, and it was never put back up. They eventually covered up all the entrances. But this one remained. Even if you were to call for it, the door wouldn't open, and nothing would ever come.
Let me call for
So
it.
don't bother. Just turn back. See? Nothing happens. Leave it alone. It would be easier.
Uh-huh.
Less tiring, less painful, less horrifying. But your life has never been easy. Really? This is what you want?
Yes.
Fine. See where it leads you. You know, if you press that button one more time, then I'll stop bleeding you.
Okay.
I won't care anymore.
Okay.
And you won't be happy. Ever again. So choose wisely.
Got it. Nice.
You walk into the elevator.
I thought you were going to stop. Schizophrenia doesn't make elevator. Well, maybe it does.
You stand there and press a button to the 5th floor.
Oh, I wanted to go to the basement.
The elevator moves up.
Yeah.
The elevator reaches the 3rd floor. The elevator reaches the 4th floor.
Mm-hmm.
The elevator reaches the 5th floor.
The elevator reaches the 6th floor?
The elevator reaches the 6th floor. It goes on and on and on.
And then you burst
You
through the
knock on
ceiling of the
walls.
chocolate factory.
You ask for help. For my help.
Thank you for letting me know I've done
I don't care
that.
anymore. You're too high up. We're losing connection.
Oh man, I should
Goodbye.
have saved. So we're up to 4 endings. Yes. Okay. I guess I don't have to save because they're very nice to let me go back.
It's the fungus again.
I know I'm on the right path then.
You're back where you started.
Oh.
Didn't you notice you were walking in a circle? It's a waste of time to think about how it happened. Just focus on your footsteps this time, alright?
Okay. Alright, next is letting the chicken get me. Okay, so I'm going to talk to the radio while the chicken's here. The chicken took my radio, I guess. Ending 5, radio smash! Okay, so I did fine on that one. Okay, here we go.
Run.
And then don't run. Okay, so it's the same radio smash. What if I say no? Oh, okay. Okay, I'm doing the wrong thing here.
So scared to remember that you won't even do it right. But I won't let you disobey me anymore.
All
Just
right.
do what I said. So scared to remember that you won't even do it right.
Okay.
But I won't let... You have no other choice but to go.
Okay, so maybe getting lost will do me some good.
Fungus. Note.
Open door.
What have you done? That wasn't the right door. Get out of there, quick.
Do you need some help, bro? Oh. And
One
then
of the
6?
patients caught you.
Ew.
And now they'll tear you apart. I guess this is as far as we go together. It's been a pleasure, friend.
Thank you.
I hope the pain doesn't last for much longer. I really hope it doesn't.
All right. So I've got all but one ending. I think. I'm going to say yes, then save. And then I'm going to go to the beginning again. So if there is one, if the next ending occurs after this, I will be able to get back to it. So, main menu. Because there's a chance that there's another ending even beyond
There's
this,
a flight
and
of stairs
then the
just 2
bottom
steps
one
in front of you.
will be
They go up,
a secret
or you will
ending.
find... See? The door is locked. Please climb back up, friend.
Yes! Secret alien party? Close! Hello there. My name's Via, lead developer and writer of the game you just played. If you're here, then it means you've watched all the endings. First of all, thank you for playing this far. This is the last I managed to cram into the game, so after this, you would have seen all the content it has to offer. I'm actually writing this about 4 hours before my deadline hits, I think, so I'm sorry if it reads a bit awkward. The idea for the radio signal came from a short story I once wrote. It's about a man who breaks into a suburban house at night looking for a mysterious something to steal. He's guided by a person who talks to him through a radio and guides him around the house. Just like in Radio Signal, the narrator is the person in the radio who spoke directly to the protagonist. It was an idea that I liked and wanted to expand upon. In fact, this is the first time I did it as... Oh, the first time I did this was for my last game, Don't Open Your Eyes. Oh my god! I did not know that. Hang on. Oh, I gotta look at that after this. Oh, if this is the game I'm thinking of, I loved it. There's something fun about a story told totally through a person or entity talking to another. Anyway, I hope I did this concept justice. The biggest change is that the setting here is in a hospital instead of just a house. The background images come from the former psychiatric ward of Felix Bones Hospital in Santiago de Chile. I was abandoned after an earthquake. Oh, it was abandoned. Big difference between I was abandoned and it was abandoned. It was abandoned after an earthquake from a few years ago, and I'm not sure it exists anymore. It's a nice bit of trivia for you. Turning Radio Signal into a visual novel gave me the freedom to play around with other ideas, such as allowing the reader-player to explore the area and to choose whether to obey the voice or not. Truth be told, there was a lot I couldn't do due to time constraints. Initially, I wanted to dedicate more time to exploring the building, but other than a few instances, you can't deviate much from the intended path. Same thing happened with the chase segments. I wanted to add a bit more variety to them, but simply didn't have time. By the way, did you notice you could mute the voice at any time after playing as one of the main endings? Yes, I did! The other idea I had was to add small portions of text throughout the game that you could only read if you had the voice muted. That would have given a bit more context about the hospital, the first sin that chases you in the voice, but again time got in the way, deadlines are the true horror here, and besides, trying to explain in too much detail is always a mistake when it comes to horror. Good horror comes best when it works and a little bit of mystery remains. I'm always a bit disappointed when the horror films, games, and literature reveal every single detail about their monsters. Sometimes it's best to leave something to the imagination. Just like good fiction in general, it's better when certain elements are left to the reader's interpretation. Such is the case with The Voice. In the original story I wrote, it was revealed that the protagonist had been talking to himself the whole time, berating himself for his every action. In Radio.Signal, there's no such conclusion. Was the voice real, and if so, did it belong to a real person, or to someone else entirely? A monster, as he's eventually called? I do have my own preferred answer, but I'll let you people reach your own. What I can tell you about this idea or theme that inspired me... what I can talk about is the idea or theme that inspired me to write. It's a simple thing. I wanted to write a story about a person who's bad, not because they were born bad, but because they've been led to believe they were. I'm a firm believer that environment shapes our behavior, poverty, abuse, brutality, and a government that won't look out for you. These aspects of society logically create people who simply can't escape becoming bad. And this is the same society that won't try to help them, instead will reinforce the idea that these people must continue to be punished and justify how broken the system is. The protagonist in the story has a chance to free themselves from the voice that kept telling them that they were bad. A lot of people don't have this chance, but I truly hope this changes somewhat in the future. I think going back to the topic of self-loathing in the stuff I write, and I imagine it showed in this story as well. Whoops, that ended up being longer than expected. I'll quickly wrap this up. Radio.Signal was made in 30 days for the Spooktober VN Game Jam. I got help from various people from the art and voice audio aspects, but I still had to tinker with the GUI in the background image a lot by myself. But such is the grind of making these games, and I'll keep at it for the time being. I'm planning to release a new horror-themed visual novel soon. This one won't be voiced and it'll have slightly different style, but I hope you enjoy it nonetheless. Follow my Twitter account for news on the matter and yada yada. Thank you for listening to my ramblings and thank you for playing Radio.Signal. I hope we'll see each other again soon. Goodbye. If this is who I think it is, I hope I see them again soon too, because I love their shit. Woohoo! I done it. Congration, I done it. Radio.Signal. Oh my god, they are the ones. Oh my god, yes, follow them. I don't know why I didn't in the first place. I love their stuff. But that was Radio.Signal. I hope they get a chance to update it later to add more of the features they were talking about, but that would kind of invalidate the last ending. But who knows? Maybe we'll see. Until the next video, stay safe, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you around. Bye.